Now, if you were anywhere near Westminster Bridge last night, you'll have heard it, probably felt it, the music was so loud. Millbank Tower was used as a backdrop for a most extraordinary picture show using 16 projectors over on the other side of the Thames. Our entertainment correspondent Lucrezia Millarini reports.
DJ Deadmau5 performed for over 20,000 Londoners. His backdrop, a light show with a difference. Millbank Tower appears to move and even shake in time with the music. 16 projectors 300 metres away beam images onto the tower, bringing it to life. But that's the simple version. Behind the event, an advert for a new smartphone, was London company Drive. They used pioneering technology and computer software to create the show.
Once you've built the actual wireframe and the animation sequence, we're then in a position where we can start to texture, light and colour the sequence itself. And then you can see that this starts to become the actual sequence that we saw in the show, where we were very much looking at a kind of X-ray feel to the phone, but then each of the phones was then a domino sequence that actually takes you in perspective into the sort of heart of the building as you're projecting onto it.
But before that could work, this had to happen, and that's vinyl on each of the 800 windows on Millbank Tower.
It was very clear to us, first of all, it's all covered in glass, so you can't project onto that. So one of the big challenges was to then cover the entire facade of the building in vinyls, so that we got a nice reflective surface for the projectors.
Drive have coined the phrase 4D, but basically it's 3D. You just don't need to wear the silly glasses to appreciate it.
I think the building was built in '63, so it's really modernist. So it felt like the future would have looked from 1963. So it was a bit sci-fi. So that came into play with the whole thing, and Deadmau5's music is quite sci-fi as well.
It must be quite expensive to do.
It's reassuringly expensive.
Well, the effort and the expense certainly paid off.
Best thing ever, especially with the glasses smashing in it, looked like it was going crazy.
We've been here all day, up at like 5 in the morning just for that. Epic, worth every minute.
Well, they seem to enjoy it. Lucrezia Millarini with the behind-the-scenes story of a towering success. Reminder now.